Hello, so you've raced to level 100 and are ready to get going, but now what? Let us know in the comments below your favorite starting map. It is a tough question to answer. The now what really depends on what you want to get out of the experience. You are level 100, so now you have access to all the engrams and can make heavy turrets, which are the bare minimum turret you need to defend your base. Depending on if you have a tribe, are solo, are looking to rush tech, engrams, and so on will determine the next step for you. Let's get into some things you can easily do now. One of the best things you can do is go get points on Gen 2 for buying resources from the store. There are some resources that are not worth buying though, since you can easily farm them. Since Gen 2 gives you a free tech suit, you can easily tech punch farm, set up some hidden smelting and crafting areas, and go around farming metal, crystal, wood, and so on to make whatever it is you wish to craft. Once crafted, move the stuff to upload to keep it safe. Check out the Gen 2 Ark Resource map to get exact locations of any resource that you want. One thing that there is not a lot of on Gen 2 is cementing paste. If you still have your pterodon, you can head over to the Redwoods on Ragnarok and raid the beaver dams there for cementing paste. There are also giant dams with lots of paste at this location. These dams are insane when they have paste. One thing to make sure of is that you are dropping all other resources out of the dam so the dam goes away and can respawn again later. If you not do this, the dam will stay and no paste will respawn. Just take the paste back to whatever map you're crafting on. Now, back to what I was mentioning before about getting points on Gen 2. Points are great because you cannot have them taken by another player. Just starting out though, you are limited on how you can farm points. My favorite mission starting out is the Started Dolphin on beta. This mission is super easy to beat on beta solo. Alpha is soloable, but you aren't guaranteed to win each time like you are with beta, assuming you're good at the mission. The reason I chose this mission is that it gives one of the highest amounts of points for time played. There are better missions, but they require really good tames, or the tech bow and pistol. I do have a series about how to get the levels needed to grab the tech bow and pistol engrams. I'll link it above. In my experience, Crystal Isles is one of the easier maps to stay hidden on. So, you may want to put a hidden, small base for loot storage until you can find a rat hole or get a base built up in a cave somewhere. The Tech Strider is great for farming pretty much everything, but it works best with a skiff and dedicated storage, so this dino might be less useful to you for a while. Getting started, you most likely want the basics: an Enki for metal, obsidian, crystal, and flint, a Doed for stone, a mammoth or therizino for wood, Argentavis for carrying dinos and resources, or you could go with a Quetzal for even better farming, but Quetzals take a few extra steps to tame them. Maximize Silica Pearls, you may want to get an anglerfish, but if you're farming for electronics, it might be faster to buy them with points or tame a high-level Giga, Rex, or Wyvern to collect electronics from tech dinos. When you kill and harvest a tech dino, you get electronics. Use a chainsaw to get even more. This is a great way to get electronics early on, but not the best way for time. The best way is to tame an angler and go to the Ragnarok Pearl Cave that is located in Viking Bay. There are a ton of pearls inside this cave, you just gotta look for them under the plants. It might be best to turn your graphics way down to find them easier. And there is another great spot out in the ocean as well, all around this area. This mountain is just covered in pearls. Come back every 45 minutes to an hour to get tons of pearls. Then farm metal and aberration and transfer back to wherever your base is to smelt the metal and craft up the electronics in a replicator. The most efficient ways to farm will generally require a tech transmitter, especially for metal, since aberration has the best metal farm in the game, but is one of the hardest maps to get off of. One of my goals when getting started is to rush for a tech transmitter. This is fairly easy to do early on, but not required depending on how much you need and where you want to farm. I will make a video over getting the transmitter early. Make sure to subscribe to get notified. If you are planning on boss fighting, you may want to start looking for high-level tames and potentially starting a Kibble farm. The Rex and Deinonychus are great bossers, and you only need mutton for the Rex. If your goal is to start raiding, well, you need a soaker, and some of the best soakers require Kibble to tame well. These soakers are the Stego, the Trike, and the Gas Bag. You could also tame Snow Owls and Daedons. Snow Owls and Daedons heal dinos, which could make up for the lack of hit points from missing levels on very tame soakers. If you're able to make sweet cake, this stuff is great for soaking. As the dinos eat sweet cake, it heals up. Sweet cake needs quite a few ingredients though that you have to grow. Another option for early game raiding is to take advantage of the tech suit on Gen 2 and head down to Rockwell's Bowels, where you can fight and or trap a Reaper Queen. If you get a Reaper Queen low enough, they will grab you and impregnate you with a Reaper baby that will hatch after a certain amount of time. During the impregnation, you will see a symbol on the bottom right of your screen showing you the bonus levels gained. As you kill dinos and gain experience, your Reaper Baby gains bonus levels. One of the fastest way to max its bonus levels is to kill Spinos. Another thing you may want to do right away is to rush an Aberration Beta boss fight for the Ingrams and the bonus level cap of 10 extra levels. Then you can grab your Noglin Chibi, assuming you've purchased Gen 2, and go get a level bringing your level cap to 11, which should be high enough to use a Tech Bow and Tech Pistol. Of course, you will still need a level up since it's a level cap increase, not a level increase. There are many ways to get started, and all really depends on the way you want to play the game. If you've been following along in my beginner's guide, you should be well set up to start out on your Ark adventure. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. Have an awesome day.